As-salam alaykum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. To the brothers and sisters who are watching this video, in this video I'll be showing you how to register an account with Nusuk. First thing you need to do is go on Nusuk's website, which is hajj.nusuk.sa. Once you're on there, you need to select the start registration button. You need to select the country of residence that you live in, and then also confirm it by clicking the button that's below. And then you need to enter your email address. I would also select the subscribe to receive all email updates also as well. And then click on create an account. At this point, you should receive an OTP on the email address that you have provided. And then you need to enter a password. Please be mindful that all the requirements below need to be highlighted in green in order to continue. So if there's anything that's red, you will not be able to proceed. Account has been created successfully. And then if we try and log in again with the account we've just created, and then click on login, you should receive another OTP code via your email address. Once you've imported your OTP code, you should land on the next page where it would require you to upload your documents. So your passport size photo and your personal photo. And it mentions the dimensions that those photos need to be in maximum. So for passport, it needs to be 800 by 400 pixel, and your personal photo needs to be 200 by 200 pixel. I will show you on the next step in terms of how to edit this if required. I'll be using Paint as it's available on all Windows machines. So it's probably the easiest option, I would say. Once you have Paint opened, open up the image file that you wish or the document file that you wish to edit. So in my case, it's the personal photos. Once you've done that, click on Resize and Skew, and then select the pixel button, and then import the maximum size that's required. So in our case, it's going to be 200. So I'll put 200. As you can see, now the size has been edited to Nusuk's requirement, and the size is 12.3 KB, which is fairly small. Now we're going to do the passport. This passport is just a sample, but just to give you an idea in terms of how to resize it. For the passport, the pixel size that Nusuk requires is 800 by 400. So in my case, I'm above that as 481, so I need to get it down to 400. So same thing again, we just need to click on Resize and Skew, select the pixel button, and then I will just put the maximum value as 400 for vertical. And then just need to save the file. Once we have both files saved, we're going to upload those documents. It will alert you if the passport has expired, or it will give you a reminder that your passport should be valid for more than 6 months. And then you click next once the files are uploaded. And then at this point, you just need to input the city information. So in my case, it was London. You can't proceed unless you consent or confirm the information that you have provided. So even if you click next and then continue to submit, you do need to select those two options. Otherwise, you can't continue. At this point, it's fairly self-explanatory. You just need to input your personal details, phone numbers, your social status, and your address. You do need to import your occupational details. One thing to know is if there's any asterisk, like the red dot next to the header. So for example, where it says occupation, there's a little red dot. Those fields need to be, they need to have a value. If you know the total amount of days that you're going for, then do input this information. If not, you can leave it empty. However, it does require a flight number, but most people don't know the flights that they are going to be booking, so you could just put NA for the time being. The next step is fairly self-explanatory. You just need to select any options that's relevant to you. And then it's the same thing again on the next page. Review your information. And if all seems good, select all the 3 options to acknowledge, or 4 options, should I say. Add a family member. You can do it at this stage if you want, or you could do it later. The choice is yours, but this process will be exactly the same as what you have just done. Click the submit button once you're happy. And yeah, you've now created your Nusuk profile. We can log back in and you can look at the current status of your profile. However, Nusuk will send you an email to confirm once they have approved your application. It's going to be the same with any family members also as well. So you just log into your account that you've just created, and then the OTP code, and then click on your profile on the top right hand corner, and then click my profile. And then on the right corner, you can see where it says under verification. Once it's approved, it will be highlighted in green and it will mention that the profile is now approved. After your profile is approved, the next step would be to activate your e-wallet, and I will create another video for this.